This video is just a short video of how to use the descriptive analyses in Jamovi. So if you're in your data, you can see that I have a data set here with 10 participants, and my variables, I have different questions for the narcissistic personality inventory right here. And each of these questions is a yes, no, where the yes equals, I can double click on my variable here. The yes equals 1 and the no equals 0. So basically each yes response is added together for this narcissistic personality inventory score. And I do have that score at the end here. So here's my NPI total. And this was calculated by creating a sum. And it says total score for the NPI 1 through the NPI 40. And this, you can see there's a ruler there, so we know that this is it's being treated as a continuous variable. So we are going to use our analyses. I'm going to go to this analyses tab right here, and then you just click on exploration and then descriptives. And you can see here that our variables are in this box right here. And we just need to move the variables we want to analyze to this box that's labeled with variable. So I'm going to move NPI1 here. This is a binary variable, so it's a yes, no. And again, we're treating it as 0, 1. So for categorical variables, you're typically not going to get a mean and a median or mode, or sorry, you would get a mode. You're not going to get a mean or a median most typically. But what we do want is we want the frequencies. So what you want to do is check this frequency tables box. You can have the other ones checked as well. They're just not going to give you information that's useful, like the standard deviation wouldn't be useful in this case. So here, because I've selected frequency tables, I can see the percentage of each of the NPI_1 responses. So there were 3 counts of no, 7 counts of yes. Now, this would be more useful if you had something like gender, or you're looking at race, ethnicity, or other categorical variables, but this still shows you basically what that process is. So now we have our descriptive statistics for our binary variable. Now, I want to look at this NPI total. So this, again, I'm going to go to exploration, and I'm going to go to descriptives. And when you put your variable over here, you want to, again, pay attention to the type of variable. So we're talking about a number, we're treating it as continuous, and I still want to get my sample size and the number missing, but this time I do want a mean and a median. So a mean would be the most common way to describe the central tendency of a continuous variable. The median is helpful because it's not affected by outliers. I could also get the mode if I want to, the most frequently occurring score. And then I do want standard deviation. You could decide that you want to get variance and range. Notice it's just adding it to this table, which is really convenient. I could also calculate skewness and kurtosis if I wanted to. So this gives you a good amount of information on your variable, and you can export this. So you could just save it to your data set. So it would just stay to the right of this in this little output area, or you can actually export this. So you can go to export and then export it as a PDF, and that way you can print your analyses to a PDF. So that's the end of this video. Again, just showing how descriptive statistics in Jamovi works.